Joy is exploring the area. She's happy as a beagle can be. Joy, are you happy? Yeah, that's a happy dog. Hope she doesn't go too far away. She's smelling the chipmunks and raccoons in the area. Now I have here an antique door. It is a homemade antique door, but antique it is. And I'm going to trim it down to fit my bathroom. It is 32 inches wide and I need 24, and it's 78 inches tall and I need just under 77. So I'm measuring it out for size, and then I'm gonna take apart the center strip, and then I'm gonna measure it properly, cut it. Obviously I've got the bottom marked off already. But I'm gonna take apart that center strip and then measure it properly, and then cut it, and then reposition the center strip and put it back on. So right now what I'm doing is going to take out all the screws, hopefully. Easier over there. Please. There's that. Oh no. I didn't figure on that. I didn't stain it all the way. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I'm gonna have to find some stain, or that's gonna show. Now I've got to measure this to 24. Well, just short of 24 to be honest. I'm sure I measured that before. 23 3/4. I think it's a nice looking door anyway. Come here, Joy. Come on. You're a happy dog, aren't you? Come here. Yeah, you're happy, huh? Now she's running around here. Well, ready to cut, as ready as I ever will be. I really don't want to take this apart. I think I can cut through. We'll see. Well, there's one cut. Now this is going to be the tricky one. Should fit. Let's see. You're right. Well, let's see. So we got a door. Should be 24 by 77. I gotta get the pliers and take off all that felt. Just under 77. Make sure I cut it straight. Just under 77. 23 3/4. Where I wanted it, of course. 23 3/4. It's hard to measure a straight line there, so I gotta double check. Yep, right on. All good. Well then, part of the way there. Now, the tricky part is going to be to get this angled strip on there. Real tricky part is going to be refinishing the door in the future, but now I want to put this angled strip back on. The idea is to redo the angle. It's going to have changed now. Or it will have changed. So that's how it goes. Now I've got to reposition it so it looks good. And then mark it and cut it, and that should fall right into place in that gap. See how that's going to work? Take the camera off. See the finishing piece of the Z, since the door is now shorter, is going to come just to, see there's a bit of overlap now on both ends. And what I'm going to do is mark it here and here, and the same on that end, and then cut it, and I'll have my new angle, and then it'll drop right in place and I'll screw it on. And then unfortunately I'm going to have to find the stain for that or redo it on another time because I don't have it right now. Now the idea, I'm going to cut these short here for the new angle. Not cool, just lost a screw. Mosquitoes are after me. Well, let's see how I did. Yeah, pretty good. Live with it. Alright, I'm going to use most of the original screw holes where I can, so that it looks good. How you doing, Joy? Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. You're a happy dog. Oop. like I got myself a door. I'm gonna put that, take a screw out of here and put it in there. Just to fill that hole. Phillips is so much better. Good. Now I'll get my pliers and pull all that felt off. I think I got myself a door. We'll go check it out when I'm done here. Working on the bathroom door. I can't really record, sorry about that, because it's just too tight quarters here. It's just too tight, there's no way. I've got the, I'll show you what I did though. I put on some trim along the wall to close off that 2x4. And then I've got to run a piece of trim on the other side here to close off. Actually, I don't think I need to. I think the one piece neatly closes that off, but I'll consider running a second strip here because I was thinking about in every corner having two pieces. I think I might anyway. I'll have a look. I'll hold a piece up and see how it looks. But I put that on there and nailed it on deeply so it would hold well. And then I used long screws on the frame that go through the trim and into the 2x4, and I've only got a few screws holding this on for now. I wanted to check it out and see how it looks. But I think it fits the overall look of the tiny house on wheels. And I intentionally bought the barn type hinges for the bathroom because I think it would look good. Now I've got to get a handle on here, but it works. It definitely works very smoothly, and it seriously makes a difference. And it closes off a lot of the sound from the kitchen. That power inverter, I hope you can hear the difference. That power inverter is kicking on the fans right now. It's so hot. So for now, it's getting there. Looks like a barn door. Looks like barnwood siding. I mean, it looks like it all came together. And then I've got to put trim on the outside to close off those gaps, obviously, and stop bathroom noises, which I detest. So I'll have trim on the outside edge, and then have some felt type strips along that to further reduce sound transfer between the bathroom and the kitchen. But I can already hear the sound deadening of the walls in here, and the fact that my voice is trapped in here. I can hear the difference with the door closed. It seriously makes a difference. So there it is so far. Now I've got the original barn handles. I think there's 2 handles, one for each side, that I'll be putting on here, and then a good old barn latch, and we're good to go. I'm liking it. Well, there's the bathroom door. Got an antique barnwood, antique barn handle. It came off this door, and barn looking hinges. Adds to the effect that I was going for, the rustic look. Well, I just gotta get some stain eventually and do that, but look at that. Smooth too, very smooth. It's gonna stay in the open position when not in use. And then over here I've got another handle that was on the other side. Pulls right on closed. Now, the door is a little warped. Something's warped, I'm not sure. It's old. But, yeah, I think it's alright. It pulls close. Yeah, it's a little bit warped. But so was my house door as well. But, there it is. You can definitely tell it was used. Oh well. But, there's the bathroom door. Beautiful. Tiny house is getting there. Now I have to rehydrate. I have been sweating really bad. It's 91 degrees and humid. So, time for a Gatorade. I know I don't like to take in chemicals, but this is emergency. But look at that. I still got to trim off the outside, like I said. I'm going to have to put on trim on the outside edge, and then that'll seal off the gaps around the edges. And when the door is shut, the door is shut. That's it. I love these handles. Really love the handles that came with it. Just really adds to the effect of the, that I was going for. Yeah. Liking it. Well, one more step in a tiny house on wheels. Look at that. Rustic door, rustic wall, well, halfway. It's gonna look good, I think. I have a package came in the mail. I think it's something I ordered. Introducing Squeaky Cat, the new sensation. Baby will probably soon be coming along in the picture. I think this is something I ordered. Something I, whoop. Yeah, there's baby marking her territory, scratching the scratch and post. This is an order that I placed. I think this is exactly the same type of bulb that I got in the mail recently. It's a screw-in. I'm going to have to check the voltage on it to be sure now that I think of it. It's not marked on it. Now this is a 12 volt screw-in LED light bulb. It looks like a standard light socket light bulb. It's not marked, unfortunately, 12 volts anywhere on it. So I'm going to have to be very careful. Maybe mark these with a marker or something. It's odd that they didn't mark it. I noticed this unscrews. That was loose. Well, look at that. Well, it doesn't look like that spectacular. Well, the great thing is I can self-repair this. These are the simple 1 watt LED light bulbs that I already have. Well, how cool is that? This is good news. I can repair these indefinitely because I have like 100 of these lights. Cool. So this is a 12 volt light bulb that screws into a standard, I think it's called E27 socket. Now the reason is I have some vanity lights I'm going to be putting in the bathroom, and I will be setting them up in the next day here, so putting them up on the wall, running 12 volt wiring through the tiny house, and this is going to be in my bathroom. 2 of these. These are 3 watt LED bulbs, and they're supposed to put out, I want to say 270 lumens if I remember right. So it'll be nearly 600 lumens, which is a pretty decent amount of light in the bathroom. So this is good. This is exciting.